Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a Judge Judy case that is just, well, you'll see. It's a classic tale of a relationship gone wrong, a shared house, and a lawsuit that might make you scratch your head. Let's meet the players. We have Miss Berzik, a single mother of 4, although 3 live with her. And we have Mr. Harris, her ex-boyfriend, who has 1 child of his own. So, here's the setup. For about a year and a half, these two were together. At one point, they decided to take the big step and move in together. So you have Miss Berzik, her 3 kids, Mr. Harris, his 1 kid, and his dog, all under one roof. The house they moved into was actually owned by Miss Berzik's mother, and the rent was a hefty $1,400 a month. They moved in around December of 2013. Fast forward about 10 months to October 2014. And Mr. Harris moves out. The relationship is over. Now, Judge Judy gets right to the point. Who was paying the bills during this time they lived together? Mr. Harris says, "I did." Judge Judy turns to Miss Berzik for confirmation. Her response, "For the most part." Judge Judy isn't having it. "For the most part, he paid the rent. What did you pay for?" Miss Berzik explains she paid for her personal bills, like her car, insurance, and cell phone. She says there wasn't a set agreement on finances. Judge Judy simplifies it for her. "So he supported you." Judge Judy's response is swift and brutal. "I don't care. This man was not the father of your children, was supporting you." Ms. Berzik again says, "Correct, but we were engaged." The judge is unmoved. "So what? He was supporting you." And that sets the tone for this entire case. So the relationship ends, he moves out, but that's where Miss Berzik's claim begins. She alleges that before he fully moved out, he left his 14-year-old son and his dog at the house. She had to take care of both of them, and now she wants to be paid for her time and effort. Judge Judy looks at her, doesn't miss a beat, and says, "Not happening." The courtroom erupts in laughter. Case closed on that front. But wait, there's more. Ms. Berzik also claims Mr. Harris left her with an unpaid electric bill. Judge Judy's advice? Pay it. Ms. Berzik protests, saying she already did, but the judge cuts her off. "Listen to me. Pay it." She then reminds Ms. Berzik that she's still living in the house, a house her ex-boyfriend paid the rent on for a significant amount of time, supporting her and her 3 children. The judge tells her, "It's time for you to stand up on your own 2 feet, which she says is very intensive. Judge Judy asks if the program prevents her from working, and she says yes, it did. The judge's response is dripping with sarcasm. "Well, that's nice for you. He's not taking over that responsibility." Mic drop. The only part of the claim Judge Judy is even willing to consider is the alleged damage to the property. Ms. Berzik says his dog damaged the place. Not just in the few weeks she was watching it after the breakup, but the dog had apparently been destructive the entire time they lived there. Judge Judy's reaction is priceless. "Oh good, and you let the dog stay in the house." Ms. Berzik says she was fearful of what Mr. Harris might do if she got rid of the dog. Judge Judy's sympathy has officially run out. "Well, that's too bad. Your case is dismissed." Ms. Berzik is in disbelief. "My case is dismissed?" she asks. She tries to bring up the destroyed carpet, but the judge is done. "Listen to me, you lived together. If you say the dog was destructive when you were happy together, he's not gonna pay for the carpet." Ms. Berzik says she doesn't want his money, she wants him to fix what his dog broke. Judge Judy makes it crystal clear, he's not going to do that. That's what security is for. Of course, Ms. Berzik admits they didn't pay any security deposit. The judge hammers the point home, telling her he's not paying for the carpet. He's not paying the electric bill. The financial support from Mr. Harris has ended. Now, let's not forget Mr. Harris has a counterclaim. Judge Judy turns to him and says, "Which you wouldn't have filed if she didn't file this ridiculous claim." Mr. Harris agrees. "Precisely." At this point, Judge Judy sees the writing on the wall. These two just need to go their separate ways. She suggests they just say goodbye, and he's perfectly happy with that. But there's one last very serious loose end. Judge Judy asks Ms. Burzek a direct question. Did you call Child Protective Services on him? Finally, Ms. Burzek admits it. She says she called the caseworker after the electricity was turned off because Mr. Harris wouldn't make arrangements for his son. She had arranged for her own kids to stay with their father for the night. She claims she couldn't, in good conscience. So yes, she made the call. Judge Judy then turns to Mr. Harris and asks if the caseworker contacted him. He says yes. She asks where his son was at the time. He says the son was still at the house, and what did he do about it? Mr. Harris explains he made arrangements for his son to be picked up by an aunt or a cousin. After hearing all of this, Judge Judy delivers her final verdict. She looks at Mr. Harris and says, "Okay, your case is dismissed too. Goodbye." And that's it. Both claims dismissed. No money changes hands. It's a clean break, judicially speaking. So what's the takeaway here? This case is a masterclass in why you should have clear financial agreements before moving in with a partner, especially when kids are involved. Ms. Burzek seemed to feel entitled to continued support after the breakup, but Judge Judy saw it as a temporary arrangement that had run its course. The moment the relationship ended, so did his financial obligations, outside of any legal requirements. She supported a woman and her kids, a woman who wasn't working for almost a year. When it ended, he was done. And the judge agreed. It's a harsh lesson in personal responsibility. What do you all think? Was Judge Judy too harsh, or was she spot on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.